Hey babes, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, as you can see from the title, is going to be my monthly favorites video. Yes, you heard that right. After skipping April and May, I'm bringing it back for June to share with you guys the things that I have been just obsessing over all month long. I did skip April and May because sometimes my favorites from the previous months are still my current favorites. But for June, we've officially entered summer. So I have some new favorites to share with you, and I cannot wait to dive on into it because I have a bunch of random favorites. I have some clothing items, some handbags, some beauty, hair, tech, and books too. So it's gonna be so good. But before we get into it, if you are new, my name is Carissa Burnside, and I post tons of hauls, vlogs, and lifestyle content. So if you like the vibe here, definitely subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll know exactly when I post new videos. But let's go ahead and dive into the things that I've been loving all month long. I'm gonna keep you on your toes and keep this video interesting by just like jumping around throughout all of the different categories. So to start off with, I'm gonna start with something super basic that I feel like every single one of us needs, and it's always just trying so hard to find like that perfect, just basic white tee. So I got these ones, white one and also a black one from Cuts. I feel like Instagram got me on this one. I was just seeing so many people wear this tee, and I was like, you know what? That looks like it's gonna be like the perfect cut of a white tee. And it really truly is. The white is not see-through, and both of these, like, it's like a thicker fabric, which I appreciate, but it's also like a really smooth fabric too. Something that can easily be dressed up or dressed down, which is really hard to find with white tees as well. This is also the cropped version, so it's not like super cropped, it's a little bit longer of a crop. It really brushes against my high-waisted jeans. So I'm here for these. These are fantastic. I got these both in a size extra small. It is a bit snug, like across my chest, so I'd be interested in seeing what a small feels like, but I feel like I would still stick with an extra small if that was the case, but I figured I would mention it. This claw clip is my next favorite. This is from Lululemon, and I have a few other claw clips from Lululemon as well, but this is like their extra large one, and oh my god, this fits all of my hair so perfectly. They come in so many different color options too. I opted for this like tortoise looking one, but the quality of these clips is just nothing I've ever seen before in a clip, and I also like the style and the shape of it as well. These little teeth are like really thick. They really grip onto your hair. It does not move at all. Once it is in place, it can stay all day long. So if you're in need of some really good claw clips for the summertime or just like whatever in general, check out the Lululemon ones. They are amazing. If you are in need of a new face sunscreen, I got you, because this one I am so in love with. You guys, I don't even know if I can begin to explain to you how picky I am about skincare products. And when I introduce a new skincare product into my life, I research the heck out of it. I analyze all of the ingredients. I make sure that there is nothing that is gonna clog my pores or make my acne flare up, because I do have very acne prone skin. I also have sensitive skin. I also have oily combo skin too. So sunscreen is such a hard one because lots of sunscreens get oily really quick. Majority of the ones I looked at all have pore clogging ingredients in it. You guys, I'm not joking you when I say I've looked at over 50 different sunscreens across just everywhere, like Korean skincare, things on Nordstrom, Sephora, Amazon, just like random little small shops too, and online stores, and going all over TikTok and all of like the sunscreens that people raved about. Like, it's honestly pretty insane. But I feel like I have to set the stage for why I love this one so much. So I've been wearing this one exclusively for a couple of months now. I actually purchased at the beginning of May, and I used it religiously when I was in Arizona. And obviously since the sun has just been like out in Seattle, I've been wearing it every single day too. It layers really nicely. It's lightweight. It doesn't get oily throughout the day either. This might be controversial, but this is a mineral sunscreen, and I haven't even said the brand, but it's the Dr. Jart Every Sunday Mild Sun, and it has an SPF of 43, which if you want a sunscreen for your face, you need to get something that's high in SPF like this. But yes, this is a mineral sunscreen versus a chemical sunscreen, and that was on purpose. I suffer from melasma on my face. If you guys have watched my vlogs, you would know and see all of the hyperpigmentation on my skin. That is melasma. It's a step above just like normal hyperpigmentation. It's something that is so stubborn and so difficult to get rid of, but can so easily form once the sun hits my face. It's the devil. But I had no idea I was using the wrong sunscreen for my face this entire time. I was using chemical sunscreens, and those don't help to protect your skin in the same way that mineral sunscreens do. I'll break it down just in case you guys may not know, like I didn't know. But mineral sunscreens have like these small particles that sit on your skin's surface, and so they physically prevent UV rays and UV light from penetrating inside of your skin. And when you have melasma, you do not want the UV light or UV rays to enter into your skin, because that creates like the heat which forms melasma. But that's also why mineral sunscreens also have like that white cast. This one blends in really nicely, so you don't see like a cast over your face, but you just have to blend it in, versus chemical sunscreens actually let the light and the UV rays penetrate and get inside of your skin. So like I was saying, when the UV light gets into your skin, it is then converted into heat, and then the heat dissipates from your skin, which helps to protect your skin. But the trick is, when you have melasma, not letting it enter in and create that heat. So anyways, long story short, love this sunscreen. Give it a try if you are on the hunt for one, have similar concerns or issues to me, and also looking for one that is not going to clog your pores. Incredible. Cannot believe how long I just talked about sunscreen. I'm very passionate about it. Okay, my next favorite is these sweat shorts from Aritzia. Ever since I got these, I have been living in them. I need to wash both of these, so apologies. I'll make sure I'm linking the exact one down below because I don't remember the exact name of these, but they are like these boyfriend fitting sweat shorts. I think they're like a 3-inch inseam, but both of them are like pretty big and oversized. This lighter pair is a little bit more oversized, even though it's the same style and also the same size. So just know that there's like a little bit inconsistencies with the sizing on this. Either way, they are beyond comfortable, and I would love to die in these. They are that amazing. But I also sized up and went with a size extra small in both of these. I usually get a size extra small from Aritzia, but if you've tried Aritzia's sweats before, you just know like how amazing this is. The fleece is like the softest thing ever. They really wear and wash well over time. I've had some of my Aritzia sets for, gosh, 5 years, and they still look so amazing. So really recommend. Speaking of Aritzia, I've also been obsessed with like sweater tank tops. I started going back into the office in June, and with June just being so nice and so sunny, I was trying to find a happy medium between just like dying of heat when I step outside the office, but then also being like nice and comfortable in the office with the AC, and sweater tanks have just like been my saving grace, I guess. But the Aritzia ones are by far my favorite. I got all of these on sale, and they are cashmere, and they are just like the most perfect fitting sweater tank tops. I love the length of these two in particular. These are the same style, just in different colors. I got these both in a size extra small. This is not itchy at all, extremely soft. And then this one is a different style. It's a little bit longer. You can obviously just tuck them in to whatever you're wearing, or you can also like tuck it up into your bra too for a little bit of like a crop moment if you're not like in an office setting. I think Aritzia is still having a sale right now on something, so definitely try to check these out. I got these both like over 50% off, which is just like, are you kidding me? Like the best deal ever. I also have another sweater tank top favorite. You guys, sweater tank tops, they're like my jam. They're one of my favorite things to wear in the summertime. This one is definitely less work appropriate, but it is this just one shoulder backless moment, like the most incredible sweater tank. I love the way that it fits, and it's also really stretchy. This back part kind of like wraps around, and I feel like it just makes your back look really flattering. I don't feel like I can pull off a lot of like backless options, but this just makes everything look so nice. The best part about all this is that this is an Amazon find. I got this off of Amazon. I got it in a size extra small. Oh, Oh, trying to find extra small on Amazon in clothing is just like a challenge in itself. They usually only go down to a small. So an extra small, and they have this in like a million colors, and you guys, it was $17, and it's just like the softest knit ever. Like, I cannot believe that this was off of Amazon. I need to go back immediately and get this in more colors, but you guys, it is just like one of those perfect summer sweater tanks. Dress this up at night. I love how I style this with like some baggy denim and some like heeled thong sandals, but there's endless ways that you can wear it. Obviously during the day would be so cute too. Oh, I love it. Another Amazon favorite is this like little ceramic cloud tray. She's stunning, is she not? I have this sitting right next to my bed, and I just throw like random things on it at night. It could be like my watch, some chapstick, my hair clip, a hair tie, like whatever, and it is just the cutest like little aesthetic piece. The cream color of this is just so delicious. The size of it is really perfect. Sometimes I wish it was like a little bit bigger so I could fit more things on it, but it also makes it so I'm not like cluttering too much, you know? But really, really cute. This handbag has been one of my favorites all month long, actually into May as well. I really wanted a saddlebag and to have like a little saddlebag moment, you know? And it took me forever to find like a handbag that I really loved. And you guys, I just am so obsessed with the way that this one is shaped, the way it just relaxes. The hardware on it too is silver, which I think is a really nice touch for summer. And of course the suede for summer too. This color is delicious, and it's actually very, very spacious. It holds so much stuff in here, and I like that the inside is lined with like a cotton too. The details are very, very impressive with this. You have this like, I'm assuming a faux like snake skin that goes all the way around and has like these little details too. I'm becoming way more of a handbag girl. It's kind of a problem, but she is such a beautiful addition. My next favorite I wanted to talk about is actually my Apple Watch. This is kind of like a rediscovered favorite. So I've had this Apple Watch for quite some time now. I think I got it last year, but I haven't been wearing it for I think majority of this year. But I brought it back and started wearing it at the end of May, and I've just been so in love with it again. I mostly wanted to start wearing it again because I wanted to track my fitness, like when I do my rowing or when I do like my form workouts on the mats. I wanted to know like how many calories and stuff I was burning, but then also challenge myself to walk more steps in a day and just increase my activity level. But since I've been wearing it, I forgot how useful it is. Like if I don't have my phone on me and like, let's say this is a random situation, but I'm downstairs in the kitchen making lunch and someone's pinging me for work, I can look at this really quickly. It notifies you of every single thing that is also on your phone. A while ago, I ended up switching out the band, like a sport band that it came with, into this gold one. I can't remember if this is one that I found off of Amazon or if it's the actual Apple one. Whichever one it is, I'll make sure that it's linked down below, but it matches really well with the Apple Watch color that I got. I got this Apple Watch itself off of Amazon. It was like on sale and it was a really good deal. It's also been really handy with going back into the office as well, so very happy about this. My next couple of favorites are some jeans. I know it's kind of funny to like mention some jeans when we're heading into summer, but you know, when you have favorite jeans, you have favorite jeans and you need to share it with everyone because it's so hard to find like really amazing jeans. So this pair, you guys would have seen me haul it, show it, and talk about it before, but they're my Goldie like baggy denim. This has been my go-to pair. I just love the amount of bagginess that it has. It is by far like my baggiest option. I love the way that these jeans look with heels specifically, more so than like any sneakers or flat sandals. Like give me heeled sandals, give me booties, the like wide leg and how long they are. Oh, the cut of it is just incredible. They are a mid-rise and I did have to get the waist of this taken in, but I did not have to get the length altered at all. And I think on a Goldie's website itself, they offer this in two different inseam lengths. I got this off of Revolve, so I didn't choose my inseam length, so it must be like the regular inseam length because it is a little bit long for me to wear with a heel, right? But if you're looking for baggy denim, I highly recommend these pair. And if you're looking for one that is a little less like baggy, I would look at these. This has been the other pair that I just cannot stop wearing. Like this pair of jeans with like a really simple white tank top with some like thong sandals or chunky sandals or even some like V-Haws that I used during the try on. Like the simplicity of that outfit is so on point. I also love the denim color of this. It's a darker wash. This one sits mid-rise but like a little bit lower of a mid-rise, so I think that this looks really good with like longer tank tops, at least on me, something that's not like too cropped. It's a good like mix with this. I don't think that they offer like any stretch in them, but because they're just like looser and baggier, you have all of the room that you need in them. They are so amazing. The Dyson Air Straights. This is a fairly new release from Dyson and it's a recent favorite of mine. I got this like a few weeks back, but it's been my daily hair tool. What I love about it is essentially like it's a 2-in-1. Like if I need to fully wash my hair and it's fully wet, like this can dry it but then also straighten it while it's still wet. But then also on the days that my hair is dry and I just need to like re-straighten it, I've been using this as my hair straightener and it's been amazing. They have a wet and a dry mode. It has some heat, but it's way less heat than if I was to use a hair straightener because there's no hot plates on this. It's more lightweight compared to my Dyson, what is it called? Corel, the hair straightener version. So I love this bad boy. If you guys want to see me demo it and do like my first impressions and review on it, I do have a video on that, so I'll link that down below for you guys. Let's talk books. I've rekindled my love for reading and I re-entered my reading era in the month of June, actually since May, but I read 4 books in the month of June and I wanted to share with you guys the books that I read and my thoughts on them. So first one up, I read After the Fire. Maria is actually a friend of mine and this is her debut novel, which is just so crazy to me that she wrote a novel. The illustration of this is so gorgeous. It's weird to comment on it, but like the quality of this book is impressive as well. I was thoroughly impressed with this book. First of all, it takes place in Argentina. She herself is Argentinian. She was a friend of ours, right? So it was really fun to submerge myself in like the Argentinian culture because there's lots of culture in here. And it was so funny because this was a story that I was like keeping Juan updated on. Like as I was reading through it, I'd be like, okay, so this is what the book's about. This is what's happening. This is all of like the drama. And he would like ask for updates as I was continuing to read it. So it was like a fun like little thing for the both of us. But this offers so much drama, so many like twists and turns. It's from the point of view of Victoria, which I believe she is like 26 years old, and also the point of view of her grandmother too. Their grandmother is like a little devil. It's a romance too, so the little story between Victoria and Santiago is really, really cute, but then it also has like a little bit of like a mystery part of it too. So it's a really quick read, really great book to bring to like the beach as well. I highly recommend that. I also highly recommend the Twisted series. So the first book, Twisted Love, I read a few months ago, and then I don't know why I stopped and didn't continue the series afterwards, but I picked up the series this month and this is probably one of my favorite series ever. They are incredibly long books, well over 400 pages, but they're dark and spicy and it's like a slow burn sort of romance book. These are the type of romance books that have like explicit sexual content in it, but I'm like here for it. I love the storylines too. Each of them is obviously different. If you don't know what the Twisted series is, I mean essentially that there's like 4 best friends and each book is like focused on a different friend. They all have their own life and their own challenges and things that they're dealing with, but then they find a really sexy man. It's so funny talking about it. But they offer some like mystery and crime too, but these are books that I legit couldn't put down. I was glued to every single one of them. I was just trying to find like random time throughout my day to like just read even like a couple of pages. I highly recommend these if you are into these kind of books. My last favorite that I wanted to share with you guys was my work tote bag. So I just reviewed this not that long ago, so this is again like another like recent favorite of mine. It is from the brand Kuana and it is this leather gorgeous leather tote bag. It is Italian leather, but it is made in Turkey, and it is a women-owned brand, and all of like the crafts people are all women too. Obsessed with the brand itself, but I'm just obsessed with the product as well. So I got the tall tote bag, and this has been just so amazing for going into the office. It holds everything that I need. It also fits my 14-inch laptop in here, my MacBook Pro. I also ended up getting this like little laptop sleeve to put my laptop in. This one comes in two different versions, where it opens from the top, but then where it opens from the side. I got the version that opens from the top since I have a tall tote bag. It just like made sense to have it like this so that I can easily grab my laptop out of it, but it does have a magnetic closure on it. I obviously love that it's black and then it matches my tote bag, but it does come in other colors as well. And I like that it just lays flat so that you can put your laptop on top of it if you wanted to, but then it also just fits in this tote bag very nicely. When the bag slouches, you can see it poking out, but when the bag is up, you cannot see it at all. So I really love this little combo. Something else for work related that I have been loving this month is these pens. I got these pens off of Amazon. First of all, they're like the most aesthetic pen that I feel like I've ever seen. I love the way that they just look on my desk, but then the ballpoint on them and how they write is so smooth. I love like an ultra fine point or very fine point, and that's what this is. I think it's what, 0.5 millimeters. Anyway, they're incredible. I'll also link them down below, but I feel like it comes in a set of, I think this is all of them, a set of 6. I feel like I'm such a sucker for like office supplies all of the time. All right, loves, that is all of my favorites that I've been loving for the month of June. Thanks for hanging out. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure that you are giving it a thumbs up. If you want to check out any of the things that I mentioned throughout this video, everything will be listed down in the description for you. But I hope you guys are doing so well. I love you all, and I will see you in a couple of days in my next video. Bye. Mwah.